Hi folks, we are going to watch game 3 of this friendly open cut that we are following. So this is still the top 8 stage, and the third game to be played is going to be the one between Superduck and Mog. And we have the factions and agendas confirmed, so we have Martell Wars against Stark, the house with the red door, which should be... My guess was that it's the Crag, so we'll see in a second. The game is about to start. And if it is the Crag, let's see if it succeeds. Lately people have been complaining that it can win extremely quickly. And yeah, clash between this and Knights of the Hollow Hill would be quite interesting. But Martell Wars does not start that slowly. There we are, so just to remind ourselves, you cannot initiate intrigue challenges, but also after you win a military challenge you can gain 1 power, potentially 2, if you control a Stark King character, which means either the 7 cost Rob, or you can play the Wolf King. And there is an option, of course, to do more than 1 military challenge, Storm of Swords, most of all. Also you can do Relentless Assault. Begging Brother with no gold. A decent character, maybe stops military challenges potentially. Now let's see what this deck can do. Does it have naval superiority is my question. Stark doesn't care, just walking into it. Oh, it does have naval. Yeah. The problem is you could play something else if there is something that doesn't get hit by naval, and then of course Behest goes into something else, maybe a Summer Harvest or something, and then next round Superduck just plays naval anyway against your Late Summer Fist. That would be one thing that could happen. Well, let's see how it affects the game. There's basically no goal now, so it's a wasted round. But Martell is not going to do any huge damage here either. Just probably can get 1 location or 1 character in. It's not a House Dane character, so it doesn't get Intimidate. And Stark is way over reserve here, which is another problem, so lots of cards being wasted. And we're about to get probably 3 unopposed challenges here. And that's not great for Stark either. That would have been a good character to marshal, I think. Question is there another high gold plot? If this deck plays Storm of Swords, maybe it doesn't have another dedicated gold plot. If it does, it can recover. The game is not completely lost from here. Okay, it's 2 unopposed challenges and dominance, same thing basically. Yeah, expensive location, and also the 7 cost Rob gone. Maybe he's become too expensive. 1 out of 5 cards. If it hits a character, it's another setback and confiscation. Okay. Maybe thinking that there won't be a better chance, really. Yeah, that's alright for Stark. And now going first with 5 gold available. Another one of these. Problem is, need some claim soak, otherwise it just goes away and costs you cards again. Ah, okay. It's quite a forgiving attachment, isn't it? Just needs a star character, not even unique. Not even a lord. So it's a free challenge. But I don't think Martell minds. So first of all, it can be defended, and the other thing, any danger of the Crag just running away with the game, I think has now pretty much passed. And we have Ricasso into Duran's name. All the gold Superduck wants here, and even goes into the challenges phase with some gold, which I'm guessing is going to be spent. Otherwise, there's no good reason to play in Duran's name and just waste the gold. So 5 gold ambush could be Arehota, for instance. Happy to defend one. Is there another for the north? Maybe no. And I guess the Amber loyalist tries to defend itself in the military challenge now. Okay, there is some stand. Although against the ambush options, maybe. Yeah, and we have Princess Plan, which means someone will be getting a huge boost and a military icon. And lets this one go. Gets him draw for Dawn, gets him the event back, of course. And power on the faction card. And of course this is going to be a Duran's game deck as well, so it's already on 4 used plots, so close to that maximum for the event. Oh, and very useful card discarded again. Well, Martell has 5 cards. It's not the most cards anyone has ever had, right? So if there's a Morgulis, I don't think Stark wins this game if it continues like this. We're just going to have a Duran's game, and it's not going to successfully defend Intrigue because the deck is built with no Intrigue icons in mind, basically. So okay, goes for massive draw and claim. But but the econ can't really support any kind of big board here. Well, non-niller again, and we have a duped character to absorb some claim. Fortunately, there is no attachment now. And here we go. That's now gone up to 6, right? With Galtown, so massive draw for secret schemes. Grabbing dupes, of course. Grabbing some more characters, hoping to grab Duran's game as well. And it's not enough to even push the military challenge through. I think you can stealth the icon and stealth another character, but with the Princess plan, just give someone +6 and they can win on defense. And speaking of absorbing claim, now let's, instead of worrying about Stark, consider if this could be the last round here even. So we have 7 power for Martell, and Duran's game would be 12. There is renown on Knights of the Sun and on the Tattered Prince, which would be basically 14, so just power claim, defending power and attacking back, and that would be it. If he has all the cards, which of course he might not. Very happy to dig for some more. Probably won't want to dig on the power challenge though, so maybe that's one to defend. Because it is quite a swing and stops him winning this round. Then who knows what can happen. Defense without spending the event. So that's some renown on defense. Now unopposed power with the Princess, with Knights of the Sun, and then Ricasa with +6 strength and Duran's game. That wins the game. And we have to the Spears. Does that win the game? No, it doesn't win without Duran's game, but with it, it would be enough, of course. There's some unopposed as well, let's see. So that's 11, or yeah, 11. Unopposed military with renown, unopposed intrigue and dominance, yeah. Looks like he has it. And just for good measure, he's going to win by 5. Yeah, just extremely dominant, and that naval was, there was no coming back from that. And depends on the plot deck. Sometimes it's difficult to find a good counter. Not sure what the plots are. There is one edict, non-kingdom that we see. Of course, you win or you die, but that's, as an opening plot, that's tough. Maybe there was another option he had, not sure. So yeah, very convincing win for Superduck, who reaches the top 4. I will end this quite quickly because I'm also cooking and I need to check up on it. So we have this one completed. Superduck makes top 4, and the last one I think is played Thursday evening between Floidos and Alex. Martell game, but with the Conclave. Should be fascinating to see what Floidos has prepared with that agenda. And then I guess towards the weekend we'll have the deciding games. Now let's see the bracket. Yes, it's an all Chinese semi-final here between Hero and Superduck. Greyjoy against Martell. That's going to be interesting. Hopefully we can catch that. And on the other side we have could be all French, or let's see what Floidos can do. So yeah, thanks for joining me this time, and I'm still hoping we can bring you all the games of this event in the coming days.